It's your 1876 Agroboss here. Today we're going to do a coconut nursery. Right here is the cane trash bagasse that we got from the factory. So we're going to use this as a mulch. Pretty much works like your coconut coir that you can use for your covering. Wild Blackie. So this is my setup. This is how we set up our coconut nursery here on the research station. So all of these coconuts here are maple coconuts, as you can see. So they are aligned, going all the way up. The side they emerge from is facing one direction. So all the stem section here, as you can see, is facing that side, right? So you can see this lovely alignment going all the way out, and we have several of these beds just waiting, and we also have our bagasse right here to cover them. Quick coconut facts. Right here is the maple coconut. Right here is the dwarf coconut. So as you can see, the maple is absolutely a huge nut, right? Specifically designed for industrial type purpose. So just within 3 years time, and this is about 5 feet up. This will normally get to a very towering height. Right now it's producing at just 3 years old, and you can see the industrial coconut that this is actually is. You can see a lot of young coconuts there on the tree, and it's just the first crop coming up. So I'm looking forward to for this plant to get better and better in terms of production, with the size of the nuts, the coconuts that we have on there, and the consistency as well as it gets a little bigger. So this is the maple at its best. Alright, so this is your typical dwarf tree. This is your typical dwarf tree right here. As you can see, I'm just about 5'6", and I'm basically picking them from off the tree. I'm touching them. So I'm going to show you a tree that is about 2 years old, 3 years old, right? So I'm going to explain the cross-pollination process to you right now. So this is what the coconut looks like, young coming up, and these are some pollinated coconuts right there. So they have different stages. So I'm going to show you that this dwarf tree is absolutely has a lot of nuts on there. So this is what it basically looks like, right? So before it emerged from the shell, all the reproductive organs are in this coat right here. In the shell, so I'm just going to open it, force open it to show you guys. Right, so as you can see, this structure right here is where, at the tip of it is where the pollen grains are. So you can see my hand, my fingers is absolutely covered in pollen grain dust. This is the male part of this, of the flowering system. So what they do, these are dwarf coconut. So what they do is take this to the lab unopened, and then they take them through a process where they create a powder from them, and this is then sent back to us, and we basically take the pollen grain that's coming from the dwarf tree in front of me here and dust it with our maple tree to create an hybrid braypon. So I'm going to show you that now. Right, would remove all the one that has been opening. So here is an open one. So now the bee is up here. So let me show you the coconut floral structure, floral arrangement. So here, these small circles right here are potentially your coconuts, and this section coming out here is the male part. This coconut section here, these round objects are potentially the female part of this coconut. So what we do, we clip these from them so that they don't pollinate, self-pollinate. So self-pollination process will create a dwarf genetically nut. Genetically the appearance would be that of a dwarf. So we will remove all of these just as it opened, and then we'll take the pollen grain from the bigger maple tree to then dust these females. Alright, so this is 3 months growth. It's approaching 3 months worth of growth now. As you can see, they are very organized, coming up really nicely. Sweet, really nice germination. Alright, so these are my ready coconut plants. This is my coconut nursery. So I was so happy to provide this update for you guys right now. These are absolutely big, ready to go out in the fields.